Today we have problem number 7, and problem number 7 states, 7 children start school at 8 a.m. The first child is calm, sits down, and never stands up. The second child runs for 1 minute, then sits down for 1 minute, and then runs for 1 minute, and then keeps on alternately sitting and running for exactly 1 minute. Child number n, so every child there on out, runs for n minus 1 minutes, and then sits for 1 minute, then runs for n minus 1 minutes, and then sits for a minute, and then keeps on repeating the same pattern. As soon as all children are sitting at the same time for a minute, school will end. So we want to find out what time school ends. So we know that child 1 is always sitting, and that child 2 is up for 1 minute and down for 1 minute. And then from that point, it follows the pattern n minus 1 minutes, they're running, and then 1 minute sitting. So you just take the number child, so the third child, they're up for 2, down for 1. Child 4 is up for 3, down for 1. So we know that by looking at these numbers, that child 1 is always sitting, child 2 will be sitting every 2 minutes because you take 1 plus 1 and they'll be sitting for every 2 minutes. Child 3 is sitting every 3 minutes. Child 4 is sitting every 4 minutes. So you want to find a number, a least common multiple between all of these that is going to be the time that they're all sitting together. So the way we can do this is just multiply all these numbers together and then find the factors of those numbers. So if you take 1 times 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to find the factors of each of these numbers. So you have 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, but then the 4 can go down farther to 2 and 2. 5 can break down to 1 and 5. 6 is 1 and 6, and then that can break down to 2 and 3. And then 7 is 1 and 7. But because some of these numbers are repeated, you can cancel out those numbers because you don't want to double count for them. So since you already have a 2 up here, you can get rid of this 2, because then those 2's will give you your 4. And then you can cancel out this 2 because you already have it. But then you can also cancel out this 3 because you already have it. So now you want to look at these numbers and multiply them together. And since 1 times 1 is 1, you can ignore a lot of those, so just count for one of those. So you have 1 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 5 times 7. So when you multiply 1 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 5 times 7, you get 420 minutes. But you want to know what time of the day they finish, so you know that they're done after 420 minutes. And the school day starts at 8 o'clock a.m. So you take 420 divided by 60 minutes, and then you get 7 hours. So you just want to add 7 hours to 8 a.m. and you'll find that the school day ends at 3 o'clock p.m. So at 3 o'clock p.m. all the children will all be sitting at the same time and the school day will end.